Zombie. Blah, 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 blah.
I feel like we started a stream like this 50 million times.
Yeah. Well, maybe at least twice. Also, the way
I
you're,
usually
I guess I'm gonna have to zoom out in order to get this proper looking, cause you're drawing right at the start. It was like perfectly timed, but but I don't have the zoom on here. It's too zoomed in, I think.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's unfortunately like the Zoom. The Zoom is the only thing I don't like on this program because it's like a browser program. You can't just do a Control Plus and Control Minus for the zooming.
yeah, that is annoying. Wait, how can I move them? I know that it is pretty easy if you can grab the whole thing, but how do you move it? How do I move the whole canvas? Because I've zoomed out now. Hey guys.
This laptop is really fucked.
Thanks everyone for joining. This is really a professional way to start, but hey, we're going to be drawing some cool things, I guess. All
I
together.
screwed it up. I drew something incredibly uncool.
Welcome, Bug Boy. Or Booby. Booby. Oh,
I
hey,
don't like.
we got 26 people. That's pretty cool. Got everyone's excited to hear us talk about the bug. Guys, what is your experience fighting bugs?
I use a can of Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah. Actually, I can talk about my ant infestation story if you want.
Please.
So what happened was that my the thing is, this story is actually aggravating for me. Okay. So first off is the fact that I was just I ate in my room and then like something fell on the floor. I forgot what it was the first time around, and it's like, crap, I didn't clean it up. There's ants in my room. And then there was another time where, I was just in, I was just in my room. And then I dropped, I dropped like a piece of chicken on the floor, and then the ants, then harvested on there. And it's like, oh shit, I actually have an ant problem. And this thing was plaguing me for weeks where I was trying to do any solution that wasn't poison related. Like I was pouring cinnamon around my like the ant trail area because the cinnamon would kill the ants temporarily. But then but for some reason, something about the cinnamon, it's like if it gets poured on an ant, it dies.
How do you kill something temporarily?
See, that's the confusing thing about it. Okay, see, like the ant, it would be temporarily lethal towards the species. Because I poured the line there and then I'd see a bunch of dead ants, but then if I look there, there's also a bunch of live ants going around. I'm like, so what made these ones die and what made these ones live? I literally have no idea. So it temporarily killed them.
That's so cool.
But then it was to the point though, it was really aggravating and affecting my life because this was while I was at college and I was just living with my brother. And two things about it. Number one is the fact that that it was he's like heavily allergic to ant bites, so it's like if anybody had to deal with it, it was me. So I was having to get out there and killing the ants and risking getting bitten on my palm and such, which was really annoying. And then second is that they would just really inopportune times they'd show up trying to study for a test. Ants invasion. I'm like, shit, I have to deal with this now. Writing paper and invasion. Shit, I have to deal with this now. Then what happened was the thing though that was like the biggest situation that made me go crazy about it was that one time, like I kid you not, somehow like I had a piece of food in my backpack and I had it in my room and then I put my backpack on and went to class, and then after class I went to get lunch with some friends at a Mexican restaurant. And all of a sudden, inside the restaurant, we noticed that my bag is just filled with ants, and we just didn't have to start killing ants in the middle of the restaurant because I accidentally brought an entire ant infestation in my backpack.
That's weird.
It's like it was like a comical degree of ants. Like I kid you not, that it's like but I was really pissed at that situation. Like I was like livid, and what's worse too is like this. The infestation, happened from the latter part of a semester, and then over the break when I was at my apartment because I was staying with my parents for like a couple weeks. We got the people to go in and do like some bug situations in my apartment, in the apartment. And while it killed some of the bugs, like the ants were still there. And I was like, so then I just ended up buying the can of Raid Shadow Red Legends, basically caved into buying the poison because I didn't want to use the poison because my brother and I just didn't want to
You
breathe it.
didn't
So we
want to
just
kill children with the poison spray. I got it.
well, yeah, but also it's just we didn't want to breathe it is the more important thing.
Yeah.
So I eventually used it, and what's frustrating is I was like I should just use this from the beginning because it's literally just point and kill. It's like a gun for bugs.
You want to? Yeah, it really is. I'm surprised that you're learning this so late in life, or you did learn it so late in life.
To be fair, I've never used Raid before in my life.
Yeah,
so
you guys are babies.
Have you ever smashed
a bug
I just never had an ant infestation. You probably have had to deal with so many ants.
Yeah, Callan. This would be only squalor like you.
Yeah. You purposely get your apartment filthy so you can just kill the ants on purpose like an ant.
I had a roach in my room the other day that I was fighting.
Yeah, you're disgusting, dude.
Yeah. Like, how do you fight a roach? What is it, like Jason the Argonauts? Like,
you live in the fucking 12th century. How the fuck you have roaches?
I pulled out my shoe and it pulled out its epic wings and we fought to the death.
It pulled out its shoe. You pulled out your shoe. It pulled out its cock and you started sword fighting.
It actually pulled out its speedy legs and it just ran away. I did not kill the roach the other day. It was very. The most fun thing about killing bugs. Sorry, I gotta say this. Excuse me, but I gotta say this. I'm gonna pull my Keemstar moment. I gotta say this. So when you have the best thing is when you have a roach in the kitchen, and you can direct it into the sink, and you can just pull out the spray nozzle and just blast the crap out of it into the
roaches quite big.
They are big, but you can literally blast it. You hit it so hard with the water that you'll blast it into the drain. It's awesome.
But how was your drain big enough? I thought roach is a big fat motherfucker.
That's the thing. You blast it so that its body parts end up breaking down and falling into the little holes of the drain.
Right.
Yeah, this is actually. Listen, I actually don't like I don't like dealing with bugs because I don't like having to kill a life. Like
I mean,
back to the ant situation. Like I literally was trying to be like, all right, let's try to figure out to save these guys and not kill them. But the second one bit me, I was like, all right, you just doomed your entire tribe on that situation. But
you've angered
Caleb, on the other hand, he just sees it and he shoots on sight. Okay, he's like, he's a cop who's mad with power who just sees a civilian who looks at him funny. And he's like, all right, you're dead to me.
I'm paying my monthly tuition to live in this place, and these guys are invading. I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah. But the problem is, it's not the problem about killing bugs. I don't have a problem. The fact you torture them, ripping them limb from limb.
It's not torture if it's in the sink. I gotta kill it.
You just killed it the most violent way possible.
There
were many other alternatives.
It's the difference between firing a gun at somebody or stabbing them 17 times to make sure they're dead.
It's the difference between killing someone as a soldier, you shoot them, or just fucking committing a war crime.
How is it a war crime to kill a bug? Like if you use the tools.
Did you just say how is it a war crime to kill a black on accident?
No, I didn't. You just misheard me.
That's what I heard as well.
It literally sounded like
I don't know. I heard it too. I heard it too.
Oh no! Someone's gonna have some compromising audio. I said bug. I swear. Audience, do not turn me into the what is it? What are they called? The NAACP. Don't turn me in, please.
Just like the new Callan LLF stream highlights. Callan LLF kills a black.
Oh no! All right, here. We went on.
Yeah, let's do that.
We went on with bugs for so long that I feel like I should do a quick. I should do a quick sweep of the comments. Earlier, jokes about Darth Plagueis, yada yada. I never known about how frustrating Wairuha was to build until I built Wairuha Nuva. So apparently it's a pain to build them. Wairuha Nuva looks really dumb. It's way too short.
It's like they try to make it different because obviously Akamai and Wairuha originally are pretty similarly built. And Wairuha Nuva is basically just a Nuva. No, Akamai Nuva is basically just Akamai. Yeah. It's exactly how you'd expect Akamai Nuva to be. While Wairuha, they thought, let's make it a bit. They try to mix it up, but it looks stupid.
I need to get around to I need to get around to making whatchamacallit.
George Lucas.
Building my like Akamai and Waiura because like I have duplicates of I have duplicates of all the Tomata, but like I just and I have all them built.
The thing
on my
I'll
shelves.
say is technically Akamai Nuva was never made in canon. It never formed. So and now that Tahu is a reverted to Mada, Akamai Nuva will never and can never has never, will never, and can never exist again.
That's pretty funny. Although, I don't think anyone really needs to have Akamai Nuva. Any of the combiner Nuvas. It seems like I think he's talking about the Mata ones, right? Wairuha and Akamai, just the original. You want to build those?
No, I'm just talking about in general how he can't
Right,
exist in canon.
Yeah, that's
So like
true.
did the fusions of the Toa like did they have like different souls and different consciousnesses or like how did that all work?
Ugly to describe it as the same, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like shitty Steven Universe, where they are technically their own thing, like their own conscious. I think.
Makes sense. Yep. Oh, hey, let me continue to go over some of these comments. Quarantine time, baby. What's up? What's up, Dark Orion? Notice me. Okay, Blaze Bionicle.
Caleb was trying to act
Don't
black
ever
because
say that again, dude.
hey, listen, Caleb first said that
Kopek
he hates
2001 called Blaze Bionicle out saying, "You're gay and a simp." So, Cave Spider wrote, "I've had a good experience. Ants infesting my house, mosquitoes, wasp bit my foot, spiders. I don't really have a problem with spiders though. They're cool."
I don't think the wasp bit you.
Wasp bit my foot. He said.
yeah,
Probably stung him.
yeah, wasp sucking me off.
All right. Callan had a
Did the
brain.
wasp?
Whoa, I skipped. It skipped a lot. Hey, glad to be back for
You
another night.
got hit. You got pissed on by a slut.
We've had
That
some
is
great new
busy.
relics over the weekend. Yada yada, people memeing. Who else ships Callan, IDS, and Lardu all in the same orgy?
Sweet.
Excuse me. Isn't that considered a polyamorous relationship, not an orgy? Get your facts right.
Whoa.
I
Well,
guess if it's just a shit.
Blaze
Yeah. Okay.
Bionicle.
So if we're in this situation, like I feel like if that was the case, IDS exclusively top, Caleb exclusively bottom, me interchangeable. Okay. Like,
Why do I have to, what?
like let's just put it this way.
Cage is the middle link. Cage is the middle link.
Yes, exactly. You know, I'm the middle. I like when we do the group cha-cha on the bed. Okay, like I'm in the middle.
Hey, we live in the mood B2 age. You guys do not have my consent here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No consent here. Work crews will be here most of the day today, constructing a false wall over the old door bay. Nothing's being taken. Why do you keep leaving stupid comments, Kopek? You could do better than this.
Look, when I see Kopek's comments, I always just think to myself, "Thank you for helping me build my wall."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So we got some cook the bug, eat the bug, become the bug. Full Trek Studio. Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck the bug.
Also, Ronk put Callan is the new KKK Supreme Dragon. Dang.
Yeah,
Apparently.
it's because you don't think because your stance is on war crimes.
Callan is worth turning gay for, Blaze Bionicle says. Okay.
Really, you dumbass.
That's your reaction. That's your immediate reaction.
Yeah.
Purple Boy says I
Listen,
ship Callan
Listen,
and
I have gay
Knuckles.
senses. Okay, I know what's going gay for. Like like what's worth going gay for. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I kind of caught up. I'm sorry if I skipped a lot of your messages, but it means I didn't care about them. Funny Valentine wrote, Callan, I'm a tweet my custom Dark Angel Bionicle at you. I think you'd like it. All right, tweet it at me, brother.
Dark Angel Bionicle? Like, what even is
He
that?
probably built a mock that's a Dark Angel. How hard is that to understand, sir?
Look at my Chris Angel Bionicle, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, someone is reading the YouTube chat? I know, it's crazy. So yeah, and as a result, that means Cage is the only one drawing, which is fine because I can't draw for crap.
Yeah.
But he's doing a really cool little sorry, Sonic. You drew Sonic already last week. Is the only thing you can draw on this application Sonic?
No, it's just one of my go-to warm-up drawing things. Is like I like drawing Sonic as a warm-up.
That's fair.
I'll draw
My
something
lab
else.
was absolutely fucked.
Yeah, that sucks.
But try using your phone to see if you can draw on this on your phone.
New mock idea:
What's that?
COVID Crusader. Oh, COVID Crusader. So Crusader with the virus. I mean, he already looks kind of like he has the virus. The way I built his actual mock, the one that I don't even use for the stream
Yeah,
highlights.
he's like, I only call it Wuhan flu because I don't respect the
Oh.
East.
The way you're suggesting it here, it seems like it would be more like just Crusader if he was dying of the coronavirus, which
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's what you were
I think
saying.
that is what he's implying. Anyway,
Yeah.
Cage, draw Sonichu, Purple Boy says.
All right. You want me to? I'll draw Sonichu.
I actually shouldn't have read
Can you,
that.
can you draw
Hey, Callan,
Raichu,
I hope you
please?
got a friend request on Discord, by the way. I'll take a look at that. Sorry, I just don't use Discord
No,
that
he
much
won't.
anyway. I will.
You don't use Discord.
I
Use
don't, but I
Skype.
check on it every once in a while. At the very least, I will add him so he has the validation that I'm his friend. Then I will not message him at all.
So, what's your favorite, like, creature that you've ran across on the internet that you're like, oh my gosh, this man exists with a question mark?
This man exists. He is a creature. Honestly, Dave from Biogram is probably one of them. He's a character.
Who's Dave?
What's his name? What's
Batista, I think.
Huh?
Batista?
No, you know Dave, the stupid Bionicle
Batista.
guy. No, okay, you're literally just messing with me now. We're not talking about Dave Batista, but Dave Batista is a wonderful man who, well, actually, I don't know if he's a really wonderful man, but he's at least loyal to James Gunn, so he's got that going for him.
He's more loyal to James Gunn than his own wife.
Yeah. Wait, is that true?
I don't know, but it's just funny.
He might not have a wife, which would make James Gunn his surrogate wife. That's how that works.
Your surrogate wife.
Hey, fellas, what's going on here? Hey, Kamuru. How are you doing?
Come on.
You just did the fucking stinkiest fart I've ever
Callan,
done
do
in
you
my
have
life. Holy shit.
Oh, so
Wait,
Dave
did
Foreman.
you do it,
Thank
or
you.
Caleb,
Thank you,
or
Purple
did
Boy.
Caleb release it?
Dave Foreman. I don't release farts ever. Didn't we establish this in a previous stream that I just never poop?
No, I think you established in the previous stream. You only fart and never poop.
Oh, that's how that works. I need answers. When will you make another Misadventures of Onapex and Pals? It autocorrected to inoperable and Pals ideas.
Wait, what someone asked me about?
Asking the obligatory question of each stream, when are you going to make another Onapex video?
Tomorrow, dude.
Get hype. It's coming tomorrow, guys. All right. Hey,
Yeah, he's
117 Crap, or the man known formally as 117 Crap, who is now 117 Jala, is here. Dude.
Change it back to crap, dude.
It was
What's the
funny.
problem?
I respected it better.
Yeah. Does Callan have a bug fetish? Oh no. Mr. Unknown, stop asking about fetishes, please.
Listen, okay, fine. If I draw you some inflation, like if I draw Caleb inflated, will you stop asking it?
Someone asked, 2001 Hookie counts as a simp? How?
No, he was a
No,
Chad. He was clapping cheeks.
I assume he might be referring
No,
to
no,
how he
no,
behaved.
now Jala. Now that there's contender for simping from Jala's camp. I mean,
I was just gonna say, simp has become like incel, where people are just using it willy nilly without its actual usage.
Yeah, like don't appropriate simp culture, okay? And also, yeah, but did he? I asked it. I can hear a game controller. Did he even try, pulling up the app on your phone?
I haven't not. No.
He doesn't want to draw.
Try to do finger doodles. It might be funny.
Okay, let me do it now. Fuck it. Say fuck it before I kick the bucket.
You're playing Mood?
Oh, by the way, guys, my mother did ask me to ask you guys to cool it with the language on this stream. So,
why?
Because I mentioned last night that we might be streaming today, and she did not appreciate our last experience where she popped on. So yeah, she's asking you guys to clean up your act a bit if you can.
But yeah, maybe she should be talking to you about it, given your stance on war crimes.
Oh yeah, I guess so. To go along with that, I actually had a funny little anecdote because it's actually shown briefly in Larnu's video, but I don't even know if Larnu was listening to the conversation when it happened. This was when I visited him in January for the Brit convention. Wait, what was that, IDS?
What was what?
That like you don't care.
No, it's just him
Oh,
doing
I
his
don't.
classic 2005 Callan impression.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, uh, we one of the I think it was the second day that the morning after we actually stayed in the hotel in that area. We'd gone to the convention center that pretty close to right after we got up just to look at everything. And oh, thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. Thank you for my water.
Why did he talk? Why did he talk like the married man? Like when he said that.
I just appreciate it. I can't talk congenially with my mother and ask.
It's just the voice is just a very
Is
similar.
this for whatever reason the actual space for drawing is really tiny. So this was like used my entire time. So
Oh wow, that looks awesome. Actually, I really like your little balloon guy, man. See, look at you.
Uh, I need to zoom out. Hold on a second.
oh wait, I fucking just started rubbing it out. So you might have to
Okay.
watch it back.
Oh, sorry. The story's being interrupted by cool investigation,
Oh,
which is fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the story's being Smollett. He was the guy who was doing the investigating on the Dale Donald.
Ronan Farrow. No, you're Mueller. That's who you're thinking of.
Smollett, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robert Mueller.
Juicy Smollett is Smollett, right?
Toe of Light is a. Oh wow, that's not a nice thing to say about.
Hey guys, people who like feet, check out what I'm drawing over here on Sonichu.
Ooh. All right,
Yeah.
Sim Paraka. Look at the jokes we have in this chat. Hey Callan, how much Rudaka prawn do you have on your computer? Hey now, hey now.
Hey, listen, Caleb's mother asked for a cleaner stream this time, okay?
Yeah, guys, ask some really cool questions
Yeah.
that are
Like,
not
who's
sensual.
D12? How did we get started?
D12. Yeah, let's talk about Bizarre. He's got some really clean content. Hey Callan,
Yeah.
how come you don't do a mock with the Transgreen Miru? Because I don't have the
Yeah, why
Transgreen
don't you
Miru.
do a mock of a trans?
I don't have the Transgreen Miru. Larnu could have given me one, but he didn't, which is
Yeah,
fine.
those are family heirlooms. Sorry.
Actually, it's funny because at first I was kind of like wanting you, and then I looked at him and I saw like the little cracks, and I was like, you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, you know, you're so picky about them. It's like I didn't even know that the cracks were even a thing. I just thought that's how they looked like when they were molded.
So now I've ruined Cage's perception of the ones he owns. His
Yeah.
heirlooms are tainted.
I don't care, frankly, and I'm fine with it. But though, yeah, I mean, even if you ask for it, those were like those are traits that are off the table because I want to keep mine, and one of those is my brother's.
What if I beat you senseless? Would you then let me have
As
it?
if you could.
Oh, yeah, probably not. Next time we meet, we're doing the real Callan versus Cage fight. See who wins.
Okay. Well,
Callan Larnu.
listen, all I'm saying is I've been.
It'll be a real cage match.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, by that point, I'm going to be doing 100 push-ups a day. So just
Yeah,
just one.
I bullied Cage into doing it with me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
literally I literally just gave like because whenever somebody says, "Oh, Cage, you should work out," I'm like, I have to explain to him why working out's so terrible for me. But then like you finally guilted me into trying. So,
Okay, so yeah,
Do
wait,
it.
and you're talking about guys.
And Caleb, you
IDS
should
is
do it as
doing.
well.
Yeah, IDS is doing an initiative to do 50 push-ups a day.
No, I changed it to 100.
You've made it 100 now. Dang nabbit. Because I honestly I was lazy. I said I would do it, and then the day you told me about it Thursday, and I didn't do it Thursday. I didn't do it Friday. Today I started, and I got 20 in. So now I have 80 to go for the rest of the day.
I've been doing. I've
80 to
been
go,
doing.
dude. So now,
I,
like I said, if you're not going to do them all in one setting, it's fine. As long as you do them all,
In
just
the
do another
day.
20. Like do them
Yeah,
in
yeah.
like 20 batches.
No, I'm gonna try it and remember to do that later today. Yeah.
like after the stream, I'm going to do my. I'm going to try to do the 100. I did my. What's it called when you have like two like hand weights that you like and you're on your back and you just push them up towards the ceiling.
Wait, two hand weights. Oh, that's basically what like simulating a bench press, right? Except with just two weights.
Yeah, it's still considered a bench press, right?
It's a press, but you're not on a bench, so
Okay.
just
Yeah, so I did 100 of those, and then like when standing upright, pushing above my head, I did like about 50 of those. And
so yeah, so if it's above your head, that's good because that's shoulder. I told you, you just show. If you don't like fucking working out, just do shoulders, chest, and arms, and then when you see shit change, then you actually like working out.
Yeah, well, so I need to do that. Then, like, I've explained it to Imran, but I've explained it to the world. So let's explain it to the world. Is that one of the things that so I've actually been when I had my whole entire situation where I had that tumor in my head as a teenager, like I've had quite a few tests on me, and one of the things is that you know that was found out is that my bones are really dense and also were older than I was at the time. So basically, one thing I've like basically like my body is like just naturally really heavy and dense, not big boned as they would say.
Oh,
Except I'm not because I'm not obese, but in terms of the sense of like I actually have dense bones, that's a thing, and it makes certain exercises where I have to work with my own body
I want to
weight.
make a joke right now, but I can't because we're on stream.
Uh,
Carry on.
ah,
Well, I was gonna say it's like since my body weight is since I have I have like a pretty naturally heavy body weight, like certain exercises that involve me like the best way to describe it is like if I do workouts that like say like the arms one that I was doing earlier, like I'm not working against my own body weight. But push-ups, you are your own weight and put in a push-up, so those are really hard for me to get into. And also the other situations I've run into is like I can sprain my hand easily doing push-ups. I've had like multiple like workout injuries because of push-ups.
I see. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, sometimes doing push-ups lead me to poop repeatedly. It's a
I
bit of
mean,
an
as
issue.
gross as that sounds, yeah, I mean that's actually one thing about working out that's annoying is sometimes like it gets my body moving in that way, so then I have to stop and do that, and I'm like, do I want to go back to working out after this? I lost all momentum.
That makes it all the more worth it, dude.
It kills all momentum. I don't want to go back after I do that though. Like usually by that point, I'm like, I just want to hop into the shower now.
Okay, okay, Grinch. Okay, dude. You gotta hop in the shower every time you want to
I
actually
mean,
do some hard labor.
I don't, not really. I just, yeah, but after exercising, yeah. I mean, actually, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get into another reason, but yeah, there, it's not good for me to leave sweat on my body for, for other reasons.
I
Oh,
don't. If I don't sweat that,
Yeah,
if I go for like a long run, I'll sweat, but not.
I sweat profusely.
You sweat repeatedly, right?
Yeah.
oh man, that foot sucked. Ugh. This is the terrible,
What's
the foot of what I'm drawing. I was going to actually read more comments, but Cage just kept going, droning on and on and on, which I understand. He had really cool things to
also
say.
my drawing is the best, which is why it's been on screen for you.
Actually, I was going to praise Cage because Kopek asked, "Hey, Callan, do you have a copper Huna?" And I do because of my friend Cage. He
Yeah.
did. He gave me one, which is really
Yeah.
cool. No, he's such an awesome dude. Hey, Callan, how come you don't order off a brick lane? Oh, wait, what? Then I lost the comment as I was reading it.
All
Get
right.
swole,
Like
IDS.
whoever wanted Sonny Chu, I drew him.
Good job. You did it. Hey, Callan, what's your favorite pie? Apple? I don't eat pie.
I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor?
Guy flavor.
Bug flavor.
What would you do if Tom Scott said, "Hey, listen,
Do you eat shampoo?
I kind of think your content's a little quirky. How about you animate some videos for me? Like I have this new skit that involves me rubbing on my nipples, repeatedly. It's like I think it'll be really funny.
Sounds like a Flash Gits video.
A flash in the pan, hip hop.
Yeah, like what would you do if what would you do if Flash gets collabed with any NG?
Whoa.
They did.
Really?
Yeah, and they did a video about Black Widow being useless and only voiced Thor in it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like Flash gets like I've seen stuff from him and it's like it feels like it's trying to be like a sleepy cabin type Newgrounds content, but it just doesn't
It's basically the last bastion of like in terms of like mainstream animation videos that get lots of views. It's like the last bastion of old school sort of like really immature, edgy Newgrounds type humor.
Yeah, but I wish I wish somebody else was that Bastion.
Dang, damn.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
wish somebody else could play Bastion.
maybe we could be that.
Maybe Corey could come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
I
like
gotta say, when he was not on the newest Left 4 Dead Let's Play, I was really upset.
I'll have to wear it.
IDS has a poster of Corey in his house.
I have a poster of
Corey.
my house.
Oh my goodness.
This guy's a twink.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh, brother, this guy's a twink.
Oh, brother, my asshole stinks.
Hey, Kayla's mother, I don't think would like that joke.
It's true. Thank you, Cage.
Because
Check
it's
your
you're talking
privilege,
about
IDS.
you're talking about your uncle.
But TP on my bumhole. Would she really not appreciate saying my bumhole stinks, even if it does?
I think it's just the general thought of that yourself. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Peter, that's nasty. Quit talking about your anus.
She's right, dude. Whoa. Was that a stop motion camera I heard? Are you really posting the next Onifex and Pals tomorrow?
I told you. That guy commented and I was like, damn, I gotta get to work, brother.
He's just taking very photogenic pictures of his penis.
Oh. IDS had claims. He claims that he's never done that. So.
Yep.
I haven't done
It's
that.
true. It's true. I'm a Rubik's, a beautiful mess.
Guys,
are you
wondering about this character?
What's the worst thing that a family member sent you?
The worst thing, probably a message saying that I wanted me to get hit by a bus, but I won't elaborate into that.
Yeah. I'd probably say the worst thing I was sent is which usually I'm the one who's sending terrible things, but you know that video of the bird that I think IDS saw the bird animation. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know what it's called, but you know the bird one.
Which one?
The birds that basically become deformed and
Oh yeah.
Part.
Yeah, I remember. I think no, you didn't send it to me. Kai sent it to me.
Yeah, Kai sent it. That's the worst thing Kai's ever showed me.
Oh no.
I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's also the worst thing he's ever sent me. It's like that's like the most disgusting thing.
Yeah, after you saw that, you just shook your head and said, "He's my brother. I have to love him."
No, I was like, this is great. You need to show me more stuff like this.
Nice. Do you guys check out this cool character I made? Do you guys want to know about this cool character?
Hold on a second. I need to zoom out and see it. I was in the middle of inking Sonic.
I need to play my timpani drum.
Oh, it's a little buggo. Ooh woo.
His name is Mr. Bug.
His name, give him a do-rag and make him Mr. Thug.
That's cool. But actually, I believe it or not, I have a long history with this character. I used to scribble this guy around on little drawings all the time as a little child. His name is Mr. Bug, and he was the first thing I ripped off because I just saw artwork on one of my textbooks, and it looked kind of like this. So I just emulated it and simplified it and made it my own character. So I've always had a history of ripping off things and stealing people's ideas.
You know, after I finish inking the Sonic shoe, and I'll draw my probably the oldest character that I have. Idea is you should draw that. You should draw your bird guy that ended up just becoming Mordecai.
Yeah, fuck that shit. It was a guy, but his name was Penny. And it was a cockatoo character.
Asks, Callan, do you
and it was funny.
I want the story.
Sorry.
I just gotta say, almost in like a shitty Scrappy Doo-esque thing. He had in the colorful cast of characters that were in those comics that I used to make. He had a little nephew, and his name was Penny. So the fucking his cousin was called Scent, and it was basically just like a mini cockatoo guy with basically the same design except smaller.
Yeah, and does he have like a British uncle named Pence who just really hates gays?
Well, Penny's already fucking British, dude.
Oh, Penny's also American, but Pence.
I know, which doesn't make any sense because how does Scent become Penny? Pence becomes Penny because it's just a nickname for Pence.
I don't know. So people don't ever say Pence. People do say, people don't go walk around. Do people say you got any money? Or you got any cash on you? No one goes, hey man, you got some pennies on you.
Yeah, but still, it's like you can see how pennies come from pence, right?
I mean, I didn't think about it until you just said something about
it. So yeah.
It's
just basically like saying how doggo comes from dogs, pennies come from pens.
Yeah, and
this conversation sucks. Can we move on?
No.
Oh.
How you cut out before you could swear. See, now Skype is working.
I didn't swear.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about ideas.
I didn't swear.
Oh, sure you did. Don't lie to
Yeah.
me.
Swear.
Yeah, he didn't say any.
Oh
Listen,
yeah, you want to know what's also funny? Ideas. You guys remember how a week or two ago, I accidentally switched Skype to the speaker system outside where I knew my dad was, and I asked you guys, "What did you guys say?" Because I'm gonna hear you for a good minute. Turns out you did say some bad things.
really, what did
Oh,
he
what did he
say?
say?
You dropped an F bomb. My dad was like, I wasn't
Well, it
exactly
was
approve of
probably
that.
well. It's. I'm trying to think.
Wait, he said what?
He didn't actually say. He was just like, yeah, your friend switched to the speaker last week, and yeah, I heard an F bomb. Like, you didn't get on me
Was it
over that.
did he say was it the nasally one or the bassy one? Because if it was the nasally one, that was probably me.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm pretty sure it was IDS because IDS says
Why would you assume that?
Yeah, I mean, I
you.
curse like a sailor. I actually like, I'm like I've ran into situations where like I'm casually talking to somebody and I curse and then I look and I'm like, oh wait, there's a child in this vicinity. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Caleb's.
uh, I don't know. I just it wasn't as bad when I was hanging out with Cage as it is. I don't know. I think IDS is like 15% worse.
Racist.
How's that
Yeah,
racist? It's just offensive.
because because
Because Cage is
Because
white and IDS isn't.
you said Cage is white and you said I was 35% worse.
yeah,
How does it 35 from 15? How did you get the extra 20?
listen,
implied.
he's not afraid to take a stand. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, take my hand, okay?
Sverp
Yeah.
380 says, "Have you
And,
ever seen a baby pigeon?"
yeah. Have you ever seen the baby Lario?
Have you seen that funny meme saying that, haha, we're in quarantine because the government is changing the batteries in the pigeons? You know how funny that is?
That's so lame. That is the
Yeah.
ugh.
That, I don't like that. Normie memes should like
Who
are
agrees the Bionicle fandom is still bad? Alexander Nagayan. I know I learned years ago how to say Nagayan properly, and I still
Yeah, so did I, but I've forgotten how to say it. I learned how to say it properly, but I can't actually remember how to say it properly.
I
Is it
know.
Nien?
It might be, but I completely forget every
Isn't
time.
the
So I
guy
just
on?
it's just it. I've seen the name. Multiple people have that last name,
The
but
Korean name, and it's spelled like Nagayan.
yeah,
Cajun, I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
you and I
So
learned how to say it, and
I
I
learned
forgot.
how to say it, but I've forgotten how.
when you're hanging out with your Korean friends, you go, "What's up, my Nigerians?"
Oh,
That's racist.
that's just offensive, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right. I shouldn't assume all of the Asians have the same last name.
You should have said
IDS,
all Somalis look the same, dude.
IDS, do you like Five Nights
Yeah,
at Freddy's?
No.
yeah, he does. He has Freddy Fazbear on a poster on his
I'm playing
wall.
it right now. I'm jacking off to the cheat code.
Oh, gross. Brody Burnett says, "Are you Sans, Callan?" No, I am not
No,
Sans. I
it
I'm not that cool.
took half a stance. Now it's 15 hours till I do.
Remember me on Instagram as Blue Steel Chronicler. Cool. Welcome to the stream, brother Alexander. If you can give us information on how to pronounce
You
Nagayan
need to start
again,
saying brother more like Hulk Hogan.
brother. All
Yeah.
right.
Cool.
When okay, now that it's been 35 minutes, I'm gonna get back to my story. So Cage and I, Cage and I were in Alabama, and we were at the convention, and Cage and his brother Kai, uh, they wanted to go get some breakfast. So I was
Yeah.
like, I can honestly, in my head, I was like, I could honestly just go without, but and I don't want to lose our parking space, but whatever.
Oh,
Maybe
let me say this because it's complimentary to your story. Of course, Caleb said he would not because according to Cage, Caleb does not eat anything.
it's
He
true.
he 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 barely eats anything, and when you know what
Most
he
days I do not have breakfast, but
yeah.
I want it. But obviously, I'm not gonna deprive other people. So we went. We looked around. Unfortunately, this happened to be the weekend of Martin Luther King, and apparently the couple days before Martin Luther King Jr. Day, they close lots of restaurants. I guess you get the weekend prior to that Monday off for some reason, if you're working in the restaurant industry. Now they get even more time off. But
Yeah, time laid off now.
oh, it's unfortunate and it's true. It's funny because
Listen,
it's true.
listen. When I said I want to get laid, this is not what I meant.
Anyway, so we went to Chick-fil-A. We went to what was it? What's the cool sub place? Jimmy John's, and
Yeah,
they were both
That's,
that was a
oh
closed.
yeah,
good place.
that's a really cool place. Yeah, real cool.
It's
Shut
cool.
up. Jimmy John's is
Actually,
actually good.
shut up on that one, ideas.
It's a
It's
I've
good.
never
something.
been. Fuck you.
It's cool.
They
If
have
it was,
subs.
your future self would be telling your past self, "Shut up" when you try it.
The only thing is, I eat so boringly that when
It doesn't sound good.
I got my sub from Jimmy John's, and it was so sparse it felt like something I could have made at home, and I paid like
Oh,
$7 for it. But that's on me.
because yeah, that's on you.
I'm not
Yeah,
complaining about Jimmy John's. I'm just
yeah.
pointing out my experience.
I just
And on
which is why I never,
and on Jaw, it's a great place.
one
Huh?
sec. I'll say which is why whenever I go out, I never order pasta because I'm like I can just eat that shit at home.
Oh,
There's one caveat of pasta I won't get. I will get like out and about. So well, sometimes meatballs if I really want a meatball and I've been craving a meatball. But the other one is if you get like I can't make Alfredo at home, so I'll get Alfredo out.
maybe it's just
I think
But
Papa
just in
really for
general.
me.
how do
Yeah.
you like my Sonic shoe so far?
Sonny Jew.
Can you just draw Raichu and be done with it, please?
I'm not drawing the Raichu
Why not?
because I don't like Raichu.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
Raichu is the orange, making
Per,
it superior.
I'll draw Ryazachu where I'll make it like
guys,
it
do we have
cover
any guys? Do we have any encouraging words for Purple Boy or Naru? He can't get the motivation to keep his YouTube channel up because of Kappa.
Well, just thriving on
shift your
what do you
content
need?
to something else.
Well, he's literally doing really well on Instagram, so
Just keep
maybe
doing that.
YouTube doesn't need to be a focus of
Yeah.
yours.
I have not played Half-Life Alex, and I do not follow Half-Life at all. It does sound kind of interesting, so maybe
The
somewhere down
only
the
video
line.
game
But
Caleb has played, to my knowledge, is a Yu-Gi-Oh Game Boy Advance game, some
yes,
old Pokemon titles,
yes,
and what of
a
Smash
Shrek,
Bros. And
a
Fortnite.
Shrek Game Boy game,
Oh, yeah,
He played
Spider-Man Game Boy
Fortnite.
games.
yeah, he played
Caleb
Fortnite when
played,
he was waiting. When he was waiting for like actual real, like he was waiting for to get some games in because he ordered
oh,
for
he's played
Pokemon.
Spider-Man. You didn't mention Spider-Man.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I got Spider-Man on the PS4. That was a good game.
yeah, Spooner man.
And he plays Hitman.
Yep, Hitman and Jedi Fallen Order. So those are the three titles I played on the PlayStation
Yeah.
4, and
Yeah.
then
You
so
need to
yeah,
get you need to get Final Fantasy VII remake.
maybe I will. Wait, is that available for the Switch or no?
No, it's for
That's
PlayStation only.
okay. Well, maybe I will. But isn't there some swearing in that?
Um,
The little kiddies won't like that.
listen, JoJo's probably heard people say anything
Yeah,
worse than that.
honestly, there's some in the Spider-Man game too. Like they literally have a forced suicide in the Spider-Man game. Like
Really?
yeah, like the bad guy forces a guy to kill himself with
Yeah.
yeah. His life was like mind control, something like that. Anyway,
So,
uh,
how do you
story.
guys
Back to the story.
oh, hold on a second. IDS, you need to do your doodle reviews on my Sonic Chew.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
I don't know how to, on the mobile phone. I literally have no idea how to see these things. I can only see the shit thing that I've drawn.
do you have your toolbars or do you not have your toolbar?
Nope.
You can't
Literally, if
even-
I open up
can
my
you-
phone, I
can-
can only see what I'm drawing.
Is there no zoom in and out tool or no?
1 second, let me see.
Because like at the top there should be a zoom in and out thing.
Zoom
Oh,
in and out. I see a frog and a pig, but maybe if I, which one is you?
I'm the cat. Yeah, that's
Cat.
but that's
I see a frog and a pig.
obvious.
A frog and a pig.
Am I even in the same fucking thing as you?
I think
don't
you
even
might
Yeah,
be.
know.
no, I can see you drawing your emojis, and I also saw you write some incomprehensible letters.
I can't see anything.
I'm trying to remember how do you inspect element on stuff.
Wait, are you writing over? Are you censoring my language?
Oh, was that you writing that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. I decided to be rude. It's time to destroy my insults. Time to let the past die. Kill it if you have to. All right. Yeah. What? Okay. How about I try and finish my story, after
Okay.
55 minutes, and then we can do reviews. So, uh, so then it started raining as we were looking for different restaurants to go eat for breakfast, and it was raining pretty darn hard. Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, no. I'm skipping stuff. I'm sorry. Before raining, when we were still looking, we stopped around the corner from the Jimmy John's because that was the only place we could find a quick place to park. Nice poop drawing ideas. Uh, and the only so we got that spot, and there was a guy, a homeless guy there, a homeless guy of the black persuasion.
You have to be racist with everything you do.
Yeah.
Unfor-
What did
un-
is it important? Like I know the
it
story was.
actually is important, believe it or not.
I know the story. I don't think it was important this
You
time.
will find out why it's important because you don't know what I'm going to talk about later. You actually
Okay.
missed this conversation. Um, so yeah. Thankfully, I was able to basically just shut him down real quick and turn and get us going in the opposite direction. Be like, all right, yeah, I'm sorry, dude, we're in a rush. And so, but then he was kind of. It would be awkward if because we turned and walked in the opposite direction, but we actually wanted to go past him in the other way. So we kind
Yeah,
of had to
because
walk around. So we had to walk around the long way to get to Jimmy John's, all to find out it's closed, and then
yeah,
run back as it started raining. So it was kind of
yeah.
a pain, but thankfully he wasn't there when we got back to my car, and we had to start driving around looking for a place to eat again. But of course, by the time we got back to my car, we were soaked. Uh, so that wasn't fun.
I was present there for the whole time. I remember all of that.
Yep,
Why did you need to bring up he was black?
you are about to find out. Patience is a virtue. So we
Patience is overrated, bitch.
All right, well, let me tell my story. This isn't going to be a stream highlight because I'm going to talk for 45 minutes. But so we kept looking and we found a diner and we went into the diner and we parked. Thankfully, they had a nice little parking lot. It was perfectly easy to get in there and go and eat. And it was a nice little place. It was very also predominantly filled with black people. And this is important as well. Once again, so we got in there, and we were waiting for the waitress to come and ask for our orders. And Cage's brother Kai, he bumps my shoulder and he points and he's like, uh, "Yeah, look, do you see that guy over there?" He points to one of the guys at the diner, or sitting at one of the tables. And I said, "Oh yeah, what?" And he said, "Yeah, that's the guy. That's the homeless guy who who asked for our money." I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, actually considered like, "Oh, wait, really? Is this guy here again?" And then he's like, "No, not at all." So he made me look racist, because I did not have. I literally couldn't tell at first that the guy had come into the diner. I thought for a good second there that this homeless guy that I told off pretty curtly was gonna bother us again. How cool of a story was that, guys?
You know, one thing that's actually racist I've had to deal with is that somebody one time remember um was affiliated with somebody who didn't like watching Asian movies because I quote they can't tell which character is which because
Uh,
they can't really tell the faces apart.
wait, who said that?
I'm not gonna say on stream, but I'll tell you
Just
after
a
stream.
person. Okay,
But the, but there was somebody that I knew that said that.
great. Yeah. Well, now judge me for my racist tendencies because I did it. I actually was freaked out for a second. He got me. Kai got me. Uh, I just thought, can you imagine how awkward it would be if we walked out again? No- See, here's the thing. I have nothing against um giving homeless people food, but a lot of times they just want money, and a lot of times they got their own pretty smart strategies of sounding super polite so they can win you over. Like, hey, can I? One of my favorites is, hey, can I help you do anything? Do some work or something? It's like, you're in a parking lot, dude. What am I gonna tell you to do?
Yeah, that's what the parking lot's for. It's like, yeah, getting back to the truck. We're going to go.
Right,
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say
I
that's like some Ted Bundy shit.
no, but you do that nearby like Home Depots or something, not in the WalMarts. Cause like who's actually looking for day laborers in a Walmart parking lot?
Me.
Me.
Okay,
That's too fun.
now I'm the idiot here.
Uh,
Okay.
or as they would say in España, uno y against Juan.
Callan, you can
That
set
joke
your
was
name on
epic.
Aggie. Well, that's cool. We can do that. Why is it called Aggie? It's an embarrassing
Because it
name.
gets me aggravated.
Hmm.
Aggivated. Hey,
Yeah.
Callan, can you
You know,
read the?
just saying, if anybody wanted to, they could just literally type in the URL up there and join in on the drawing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I,
Anyone
I,
knows
I, I don't know how to hide the URL. Why did you say
yeah, if
that?
anyone
Because it's
yeah, if
fun.
anyone knows Joyner Lucas, please tell them to put me in his next video.
Yeah, tell him that he has a nice tuchus.
Somebody's gonna do this. Who else thinks IDS is a failed clone of Hitler? Yeah or nah?
Judging their facial features, I think they missed the mark
They
quite
really did miss the mark. Yeah,
quite
yeah,
noticeably.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What would you do if you found out that was the case?
I would laugh if he didn't.
You would have no existential crisis?
No, well, I'd be like Spider-Man trying to in the Amazing Spider-Man series and be trying really hard to find out
Oh
what
yeah, yeah.
happened
Oh yeah.
at
And
an
then
underground sub. I'd find an underground subway with the Hitler cloning facility.
no, you're the clone. I'm the real Spider-Man. Ben Riley, you're the clone. No, I'm not the
No,
clone.
no,
You're the
no. Listen, you're Eddie Brock and I'm the suit, so call me.
Venom.
So call me Adolf.
IDS, can you
It's okay.
can you read the first chapter of Mein Kampf in the Venom voice?
Yeah, I can.
Don't actually do that. That's gonna be way too long.
It'd be funny though.
It would be. Callan, tell me
So,
your
so
secrets.
okay, so
What
like,
if I read the
how,
whole screenplay of Venom in Hitler's voice?
Caleb, how does your mother feel about jokes about Hitler?
I don't know.
Oddly sup- She's oddly supportive.
She oddly supports Adolf.
I don't think she would like that one at all.
No, she would not. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, Caleb would be like, "I'm sorry, Mama."
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Then proceeds. Future songs proceeds too.
Is it possible to learn this power? Truth on why you are a virgin. Don't worry, your secrets are safe with us. Cage, explain.
He's saving himself for a marriage,
Oh.
aka the future that may never come to pass.
I'm gonna get hit by a bus instead.
God,
Marty, do you ever play Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, literally no desire.
No.
I'm playing it right now, actually.
If you just watch one Markiplier Let's Play, you're like, I get the game.
Yeah. It could. If someone had it right in front of me, I'd probably try it. But no, I'm not gonna.
Probably, but I mean, I'm not paying my money on it. It's
No.
like to be completely frank, like for the past year, like I've gotten other video games, but like the two games that I play most consistently regularly, it's like like a good example is like for my birthday I got Crash Bandicoot and Spyro,
Okay.
and like I'm not Spyro, sorry, and Mega Man. I haven't played Mega Man 11 yet, and I played only a bit of Crash before I started going back to Smash Bros.
Yeah.
So-
Well, they're
So,
probably.
Then you play Crash. Whoa.
Yeah,
Also-
like when
One-
listen, when I see when Cortex like shows off his glistening abs, and Crash goes whoa, and he just like spins his girlfriend off a cliff and just lives a happy life with Cortex.
Amazing.
Neo.
Beautiful. 117 Crap says, "Hey Callan, does your mom still voice Golly?"
Did your mom ever voice Callan?
No. My sister did.
Yeah, did
which is
Grandma G
much
movies ever
better.
voice? Did Grandma G movies ever voice Callan?
No, but Jampot's gotten his mom to voice his stuff before, which is
Yeah.
not a lie.
Jampot's mom nearly voiced in All Stars as well.
That's amazing. Oh man.
Why would
Oh, but wait, but real quick, Kumo replied, "Roasted," because he did. He got me. But IDS, do you want to offer Kumo a new thumbnail? You could draw him
I
the
can
new.
do, but not Yeah, dude. Like the picture uses some ancient doodles from like a million years ago. I'll draw you a new one if you want. Like, what is that?
That's amazing. Hey, Callan, press F11 on your keyboard. It takes you to full screen. Oh, that's cool. But I think I like the way I have it set up because I want it. I want to also be able to click back on the chat and read you guys' questions.
You need to get a double
The
monitor set up.
the art is more so for Cage's benefit since he's actually got the tablet properly set up. IDS as well, but unfortunately his computer is not being nice. Hey, Callan, next mock idea, Chibi's Toymata. IDS already got that basically handled. Watch Bionicle Mata.
Yeah.
They're not really chibis, but they're small.
So let me cause a little drama. Okay, let me be the Keemstar here. Okay.
Okay.
I saw somebody. I saw somebody say that they wanted, Callan, that they wanted your mocks to be like an official Lego releases, like an anniversary set versions of the Toyomata. IDS, how do you feel about that comment?
No. That's all I feel.
Are you offended?
It doesn't make any sense. Even if say that happened, right?
Mhm.
I'd literally just be like, why? Like, if you're going to do an anniversary release, and actually, I don't know how I'd want them to handle it. Do I just want them to reissue the original sets?
I would personally, I would like that if they just reissued the original.
Do you actually know? Do you want the sickest actual thing they could do? Right?
Mhm.
Release the original sets, but because they're going to have to recreate a lot of the molds of the old limbs, if they just make posable versions of the original limbs, like exactly the same looking. But you know how some people have 3D model like halves of those limbs that can click together, like that, except officially issued. That would be awesome.
I gotta say, the one thing that's really stupid about some people are like, oh, they won't ever do Bionicle again because they need to redo the molds, is the fact that it's like just so many things out there, have done like remolds of things that are out prints. I can walk into right now into like some sort of like collector store and get like a reissued He-Man action figure that is like the original style He-Man action figure, just remolded and put there. And
I mean, it's not possible. It's just they can easily just not only that, just they have the parts. It's not like some obscure action figure where there might not be anything good left in quality. These parts just exist in abundance. They could just get the
and even worse, and if literally in the most extreme scenario, Lego has an entire library of every single set that they've manufactured. They literally could just crack one of those open and just take it from there. Yeah.
And actually, talking about the people who are 3D printing stuff, they've created their own molds of the same shit.
Yeah.
And they've done
so literally the whole entire argument of like, oh, they can't make new Bionicle parts because the molds are out of print. It's like they can reissue them. There's ways, like millions of ways.
The problem is they reissue them because they wouldn't even make one new part for G2. They made like one. Yeah. Well, obviously, it's hard.
Well, actually, I don't know. I think it's easy. At least from my understanding, it would be easier to reissue a mold than try to make a new mold. Yeah.
No, well. Yes, because obviously
they had the whole sculpting thing.
They don't have to go through the design phase, but it's still budgetary things that they probably wouldn't bother doing because they're cheap asses. They'll make a million shitty, over-specific minifig things that they don't need to make, but they won't do that. I bet. Once again, I'm not saying they couldn't. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I feel like they wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but still, I feel like the main point is the fact of like. There's this general, conceit that they can't do it, and like the possibility of having new Bionicle parts is gone forever. When you literally have people on Instagram doing like resin remolds of new masks, and like reprinting masks.
They would destroy the molds because for years they reused these parts, like Tahu Sword, right? They used it in 2001. They used it in a million other themes, Exo Force, blah blah blah, and they even brought it back in 2009. 8 years.
Sorry. Tilpeg Production said, Callan, I know for a fact you weren't just following orders on January 1st, 1942. Yikes.
I don't get the joke.
I assume it has something to do with a concentration camp.
Just fun.
Okay. Oh no. Anyway.
Sorry,
continue.
Yeah, you got called a Nazi and you're laughing.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and
But yeah, no.
woo!
So it's just and not only that, but a lot of like even stuff like Onua claws and stuff. Those got used in other themes.
Dude,
Like
I knew
loads of
claws were
parts of
like
it.
some of the coolest like pieces to be used in like universally in Lego.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. And the funny thing is, they're gonna destroy them all for no reason, but they still do. Like the Mystica wings are still used to this day in like system sets all the time.
Shh. Lego doesn't know that. Don't tell them.
Shh, shh.
Yeah, yeah, literally. And obviously, even more basic elements, just like the Borak eyes and shit, are still used to this day. And in fact, that's almost become a non-barnacle piece at this point. But yeah, they really had no reason. Like, oh great, you have the CCBS system, fantastic, good for you. Why are you destroying all these old molds for no reason when they're still useful for other shit?
It's true.
The same thing with like they were still using the Baraka feet in Hero Factory right up until they created the Beast feet, and then they just got rid of all of them and only used Beast feet. It's like you didn't need to do that. Why not just
they
have
created their own
possible
problem because because everybody's like there's not enough pieces for here, and then Lego's like, yeah, but we don't want to make new pieces, and they're like, well, then just use old ones.
Yeah.
uh, to get back to the point of it, I do agree, IDS, that just remaking them with and redoing the molds to make them posable would be amazing. Theoretically, and I'm not trying to say this in order to float my own boat, but like if they not just redid my set, like what if they per se redid the way my designs are in that kind of style? Essentially, they made a Nika style, and or at least a Nika sized versions of the Tomata. What were your thoughts beyond something like that?
Wasn't that G2?
But
Yeah, I mean,
but it's obviously supposed to look like the Mata, unlike G2.
I'd respect if it was faithful and they created like decent masks for it. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even if they did like where if they're going to recreate the molds to make them more posable, if they did like a scaled up one, so they were a little bit bigger with like maybe bigger masks or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, they had the whole entire Ninjago. They have the entire Ninjago legacy line where they just take the
Yeah,
old
that reminds me because
Thank you, Kuma.
because I know the Stars was the original basically iteration of basically doing that idea, but the fact that Ninjago gets legacy shit, but they can't do that for this, absolute bullshit.
Well, it's because Lego, for some reason, like, yeah, they're like, it's not real Lego, but, for a Bionicle, and it's like, there's, like, apparently, like, some people at the company, like, at Lego itself, kind of, like, that are, in, influential positions, apparently, are anti-Lego, anti-Bionicle, like, because they don't think
Well,
it's
that's
real Lego.
guess what? All the people who grew up to now work for the company were kids back in the day, and a lot of people when it first came out were like, "Wow, this is bullshit. This is like blah 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 blah." And guess what? The sales numbers kicked those dickheads in the air.
Yeah, but I still think that those old dickheads are still kicking around, and they're like, "Oh, G2 messed up, so we don't even have it." There's and so it's like, I guess fine.
The sales aren't even. Yeah, well, I feel like just throwing on a Bernie Sanders shirt and saying, "Okay, boomer."
Hey, Callan, do you ever just sit down and eat trans Lego pieces? Uh,
No, you
only when
just
I'm
sound
really
like,
hungry.
personally,
has ruined trans parts so much that if they brought back a set and there were set pieces that were trans except for the eyes, I'd fucking hate them.
yeah, if you just like even like if they had a heart light, you'd just be like, "Nah!"
Yeah, literally. I'm just like, how do you make something cool suck so much?
Larny, what did the FBI find in their raid of your house yesterday?
Nothing.
Oh.
His computers were seized and the keys to his ranch. He just fixed the TV.
Also, Alexander said if G2 failed, then G3 will never happen. I think that is at least probably 50% true, but the other 50% is just G1 was super successful for a while there. Somewhere down the line, Call of Money the idea of trying to do a throwback thing with that. It's possible. I think G3 is loosely possible. Not something you should put any hope for, but I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility. You guys should stream Minecraft. Cage has talked about us potentially doing something like that.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
I would like to. Well, the main thing is like we all have like Minecraft would be cool considering that we have it's crossplay and we have different consoles. But I feel like if we were to stream it, we'd have to have we'd have to be doing it off a PC, and I don't
Theoretically, I would like
because
to
we don't have capture cards.
Yeah, I don't have. So unfortunately, gaming stuff is probably not something you're gonna see, which is fine
Yeah,
because none of us are particularly hard gamers, except for Cage, kind of. Oh, someone else is in here. Mr. Unknown is in here. Wait, what is he? Has he drawn anything? Nice. I think that was him. Nice. Oh no.
God, why is my computer not working? I actually want to draw now. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, you got CKs. I told you it was a bad idea to let other people in. You got. I've got to now. I've got to draw over his language to censor us and make this child friendly.
I've roamed these streets so much they call me a Driftwood, guys.
Wait, where's? Why is my? Oh, it's white. No wonder.
I like that Vegeta.
Nice cock, bro.
What the heck? Oh, I can only draw over my own drawings. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you drew over mine. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No. Oh, there you go. Haha. I didn't write. Nice. Oh, sure. Oh, he's claiming it wasn't him. Maybe Cage was being funny then.
I didn't do it.
That wasn't you? Someone.
He's saying nice cock, bro. Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah, that's not funny. Imagine cracking a lime green socket and a bit just shoots up and embeds itself in your eyeball. Ew. Dang. Callan, why were you bringing so many Germans to that weird trade station? I don't know, Topeng. That's my business, okay? I have a star with one non-cracked joint. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I was able to collect all of the Bionicle stars, but my Tahu, every time I get the legs, they start cracking. And even...
Alright, I'm gonna dip in like 20 minutes. Right.
Sounds good. I've had three Tahu stars in my whole history, and only one of them still has legs that are not cracked.
Every star set that I play.
Huh?
Every time I look at the packaging, I just get an IVAX the Awesome. It's just crazy.
That is crazy. Hello, father. I have that. Oh, sorry. This. I don't know if you could use that.
And somebody just wrote, "Hey, Vegeta," going,
Hey, Callan.
Hey, Callan.
Anyway, I drew my oldest character that my oldest OC, and which in the chat we gotta draw some other stuff now.
Cool. So who else is? We know Mr. Unknown is here having a cool time. Are all those other dreams? The sheep is not you, right, Cage?
Yeah. There's a lion, king of the jungle, in there.
Oh, cool.
Lion.
Yeah.
Sweet. We're gonna have all sorts of cool art to share at the end of this day. At the end of this day. Wait, who made it red? We don't need that.
Me on accident. It's like it, my control Z it.
Yeah, that's fair. Man.
I need to find some safe space for me to draw on.
Alright, yes, you got to get your computer working next time. We need.
Yeah.
I would probably be laughing way more if because you are always drawing. Actually, I probably have to enlist the stream. I should probably be thankful. I don't even have to enlist the stream now because we don't have to see any penises today. Oh man. But anyway, what else? Oh yeah. I had an interesting canon question to you guys to see if you guys remembered, or if you knew some of the stupid extra lore that Greg added for no reason.
Hey, canon.
Did you know which Borok cow survived the longest?
There's the one that's in space. The one that's in space. The one that was, I think the one of vacuum was launched into space, right? And it's in orbit alive or something.
Yeah. Yep. You are correct. He lasted the longest, but he has basically been destroyed.
What when the planets reformed, that little bitch was crushed, right?
Yeah, basically, like the reforming of the planet sped up his decomposition process, basically. But
I mean, there is like that thing, and excuse me, but please respect my gay culture, but
I always
JoJo's.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Let's just talk
JoJo's.
about this. Right? If you want to do some cool reincorporation shit, Martinui was ejected from Makuta, because technically the Borok's servants of Martinui. He should have been used that Borok Carl as like some sort of, I don't know what, but something to aid him.
Oh, it would have. Yeah, maybe like the mask maybe hits the bull rock and the bull rock melds with it. I don't know. That's stupid.
Oh,
He just
it's like
walking
gravity.
around as a
So
Borok, him walking around as a Borok Carl on fucking Baron Magna.
That would be
instantly.
cool. I would love that. Oh, scale 1 to 10. How were the Baraki squid launchers? 1. They don't look that cool. They don't serve any purpose. I'd say that's a good 1. Callan, I'm concerned with the weird amount of weird sugar you've been putting in your nose. Uh-oh. Imagine just getting smacked by Voda Magna.
Kale's mother gave it to him.
Hey now. Oh, but I always thought that Tanak Cal kind of survived. Because he was in an
I can't
electric.
remember. There's another one that survived, I remember.
Yeah,
Or
but
like potentially.
potentially, but apparently the dumb reasoning is that apparently with the electricity it completely short circuited him, so he basically died.
Who are all the dead? So the Sonic one, it gets like basically shattered from
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, that's the Earth one, right?
Plasma gets fucking melted to shit.
Yeah. So and
Excuse me, you said melted
gravity
to shit. That's not allowed on the stream. No.
gravity gets smushed in it on itself, right?
Gravity gets hurt. Yeah, it just basically gets imploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Lyrakel is the only one who he survived the longest because basically they all died relatively instantly.
Yeah, Levi didn't die. He was just kind of taken out of the arena. Couldn't even fucking fight them anymore. Die.
But yeah, and it made the way it sounded like 2 others also were in that same situation. But apparently Tana Cal did.
What was Carl's power again?
I think Galakal. I think. Wait. I want to say she was the. He right. He gets hit by the Exotoa, right? Like what's magnetism?
I don't know. I don't even remember what that one's power is.
I think it's magnetism.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, all the parts of the Exotoa come flying and fucking smash it to shit. Yeah.
I thought it was swagnetism.
I do think that's a pretty cool reincorporation because they're like, hey, these things that's all left here, let's smash the crap out of them so they can't use them anymore. Ha! It's kind of nice reincorporation that they got screwed.
Because a lot of you see the Exotoa, you see some of the promotional images. You see the Toa and the Exotoa and the Borok color spying on them while they're doing that, which is cool.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. Callan, what's your favorite Bionicle fanfic? The story of Gringat, Shadow, and JoJo.
No. It's Bahumdurst.
Oh, yeah, it's Bahumdurst.
How much of your family do you know about Bahumdurst?
I don't think any of them do.
So we're going to complain about how I recommended that maybe check if check some of the content on that the channel when that parent asked if their kid could watch your Callan LLF content.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? You did overreact to the Mata part because I literally put an entire intro that's 35 seconds long in front of Bahumdurst 2 that says kids don't watch this. So
wait, what are you talking about?
When we were at Brick Fair, somebody asked, it's like, oh, you do videos with this, are they appropriate for kids? And then he's like, yeah, they should be. And then I'm like, well, and then it's like, okay, yeah, I avoid the ones with these guys in it pointing to the stream highlights crew. And it's like, well, but then there's also that other one, and then it's like, oh yeah, Bahumdurst, and then and then she just was like, okay, I'll check, I'll the screen. But then
she probably never showed it, which is fine.
Yeah, but yeah. It's like a cost kill to a single subscriber.
It's true. Yeah.
Boys will be boys.
Cage saved children that day, and Cage is always thinking about the greater good, and usually about it when it hurts me. So.
Yeah, if it's the greater good and you get hurt from it, what does that say about you?
Yeah, I guess. Wait a second, is that you drawing the Mr. Bug? It actually looks
really.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Very stylish. The way you drew the eyes is cool.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow. Is that Owen Wilson?
What's funny is that
Jill-
actually I'd prefer if you didn't color him in because most of the time I'd never colored in my Mr. Bugs, so he was just black and white. I guess you haven't colored in anybody other than Sonichu, so it's not even that much of a concern. But whatever.
You said that such a fucking Sunichu.
Okay,
Ugly.
whatever. I didn't make up
Okay.
the name. I didn't make up the name.
Yeah, they made up the pronunciation.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say Sunichu.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's either Sonichu or Sonichu. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like
Sonichu.
no, people don't go Sonichu. I'm not,
Sonichu.
like,
Yeah, you wee bitch.
I don't watch this crap. How am I?
listen,
a weeb?
it's Christian.
Isn't it the opposite of a weeb to say
Pichu
it wrong?
Sonichus are called Sonnies, so you know.
If you're a weeb, you say.
Sigh.
If you're a weeb, you know how to say
Sonny is like a melody in my head.
head. Why did you have to earring people with that?
No. You're laughing. You committed auditory.
Shoddy's like a melody. You laugh.
What would be tied of when it got to heaven, but Shoddy was like a melody.
in my head.
I'd go.
What's in your
Oh, no.
head? What's in your head, zombie?
And what would you do if somebody said Jalo Kim is like a melody?
I'd probably go na 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 every day.
So like, what would you do? Like, what's your ideal quote unquote shorty?
Shorty.
One that resembles Cage.
Good.
What is?
Yeah.
Hey, what is the shortest you would date a woman? A woman, like, what is the shortest height?
I think if someone is shorter than, is it 5, not 5, 4'8", they're officially a dwarf. Like, even if they're really short.
Even if they're just a
So-
really short person, they're still technically
I mean,
a dwarf.
you're like what? You're like 4'2", something.
You're mean.
What if yeah, the shortest I'll date somebody is 3'11".
3'11".
Yeah.
That sounds like
Fucking-
a meme.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a child.
No.
IDS, your height, minimum height.
82 pounds.
Height.
That's it. Because they at least weigh
Like, listen, he's more concerned with weight than height. Okay, as long as Johnny be singing like a melody.
Even weight. IDS, you know that's child weight. That's like a fat child.
No, it's also very, it could also be a very bony woman.
Okay, maybe like it would depend what they look like. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, but like, if you take their looks.
Probably maybe like 5'2", 5'2" and up. Why not? Fuck it.
Okay.
Like I haven't ran across a situation, but if I found somebody that I really connected with that just so happened to be like full like to have full blown dwarfism, like I wouldn't really have an issue with it.
What are you laughing at? You're laughing. You said full blown dwarfism, and you're laughing.
Cage wants to date a dwarf, and you'll laugh.
I'd say I'm open to it. Like I'm not like.
That's fine.
Cage is just like, he's not only open, he's asking for it.
Asking for seconds.
And any dwarves in the chat, please send Cage your number.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit up Larnu of Metro Nui. He makes really cool
hit
animations.
up I exclusively fuck dwarves at gmail.com.
He tips very generously, so he'll treat you as a very good boyfriend. I mean, he'll be a very good boyfriend to you, rather. Dwarves, get out here.
Robococks move out.
I can be your boyfriend if you're a fucking dwarf.
Whoa.
What would you do if Shoddy was singing like a melody?
I wouldn't pay attention to her unless she was a dwarf.
Right answer.
Tiny.
Don't make a string pilots out of this. Okay,
I probably won't.
I don't want Lardy who fucks dwarves.
Cage only fucks a tiny dancer.
See the children on the highway.
I can't fix my tiny side.
If something doesn't happen soon.
Holy fuck, dwarf.
The stream is slowly devolving into Joker.
I don't want success.
It's true. It's true. We're talking about an imaginary girlfriend, just like in Joker.
Dead and imaginary
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Just like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd be open to dating someone who wasn't a dwarf. That's not funny.
I guess. Wait, you still haven't seen Joker, Cage?
Nope.
Dang it. Sorry. Well, that's
Spoiled
not
it.
that much of a spoiler because it's pretty
So you
obvious.
told me. So you told me that he's having sex with Fight Club.
Fight Club? Oh, he kind of.
Because- What would you do? What would you do if somebody started a Fight Club? Would you join it?
I would just be convinced it was my Fight Club.
There was a at this at the college I used to go to. There used to be a fight club called Asian Fight Club because
No,
it was because this Asian guy just hosted it at his house, and apparently it went around for a while, but it ultimately got shut down when somebody got thrown out of the window.
I was going to say, is that illegal? I don't know if that's illegal.
It got shut down when somebody got thrown out of their house. The cops were like, "Okay, you can't do this anymore."
I feel like that's illegal, dude.
It's illegal.
People wanted to get a fight club started again, but no one did it.
For
Because-
I think that's
380 is correct. I do.
Yeah, but that's not legal. I like this Mr. Thug.
Mr. Thug is pretty cool. Also,
I like the character I have next to him, Logic Man. That's like my oldest character I have in the book. So
Oh, sweet. I love Logic.
I do like
He's
Logic
great.
Man. He's cool. I really like your Mr. Bug. He looks really neat.
Yeah.
Logic Man. Tiny dancer.
Hey, Callan, why Takua still alive if he's the oldest Matoran? Destiny is not an answer.
who gives Sonic Shoe clothes?
Because
I don't like
Greg's
this.
an absolute degenerate. That's why.
Someone's drawing
Stop
him. That's pretty funny. If you
The Sonic Shoe is naked and proud. Okay.
don't worry, we'll get it. We can edit it. We can use powerful screenshot technology to edit it so that you can edit out the
No,
clothes.
no.
later.
But in all seriousness, continue drawing over it. I don't mind.
Kopek asks if IDS can you draw him?
I could, yeah, but my computer's
Just draw a
fucked, so I'm not
picture.
gonna draw him.
Draw Kopek. Just draw Kopek on a piece of paper. Send it on Skype, and I'll pull up an image.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now, and then I'm probably gonna leave because someone's
No.
harassing me to fucking play, and they've been trying to get me to play this shit with them for a few days. So let me
Okay.
quickly draw code. What Kopak or Kopek? What?
Kopek. His thumbnail is a picture of. It looks like. It's hard to say if it's the actual art of what's his face, our good friend Matoro as a Matoran, but it looks kind of like it's edited. Let me see if I can get a picture of it.
So I'm gonna say who am I drawing?
How old
Just
is?
see if you can start with just the Matoran body, I guess, if that helps.
I always draw head first.
Dagnabbit. Let me try and get. Oh, sorry. It actually is just a drawing of what's his name? It's what's the other Komatoran? The one who's in the end of the Frozen Wasteland, whatever cartoon.
You know, you've gotten 25.
Oh,
You've gotten
Kopek.
25.
Kopek, yeah. I guess
You've gotten
I'm an
25
idiot.
viewers off of the stream, by the way, Caleb. Just saying.
Oh,
So
we hit a max
yeah,
of
it's-
32, so clearly
Yeah,
drawing
so-
helps a little.
Drawing it gives more attention. It gets more people in than this.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's-
I think the fact that other people can also pop in and draw some things is helping too.
Yeah, I think next time around, like either
We'll force
like,
IS
either-
to buy a new
either-
computer by then.
I mean, we could either flip the like just start a new canvas and use that. You know, if this was continuing to get filled up, or next time around, just start off with a bigger canvas.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can do that. This is fun.
Yeah. I was thinking one thing that would be pretty fun to do. Like, I would have to get a template set up for us to do it. But though, there was one thing that when I was hanging out with IDS in the UK, that my brother he and I were doing, where we would draw a comic and each person drew a panel at a time, and
yeah.
it would be fun. It'd be fun to do that on stream, with us.
Yeah,
Same
but
time.
that would be good.
That-
I feel like we
Yeah,
could
I'd
have
say
done
that
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 this
stream
time.
that stream though, like I would have to have the panels, actually draw panels ahead of time and have them on a layer that could be used, and then also, whatchamacallit, Also, we would have to cover up the URL, so it's just us instead of so we would be more controlled.
Yeah, IES also Manimax here. He said draw meh, so you know how to draw Manimax head. Do it.
I'll draw my Maniac too simultaneously.
Cool. Welcome, Manimac. We're glad to have you. Wait, how do you join the drawing thing? Just look up the. I'm not. I guess I could give you guys. If I give you guys the URL, you're all gonna invade.
There's
So
not much space.
just look at it on the screen.
Literally, just figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not helping. You guys can figure it out. There, because clearly people can do it, and they know they're smart.
Somebody just nuked it.
Did they nuke it? Really?
No, never mind. Like somebody was trying to color their mod new your robot head, but then accidentally colored the entire
I see.
background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were just coloring it in. Their Mono head looks cool, actually. Not bad.
Okay,
Right.
there's my code back. I mean, code peak.
Oh, you've sent it on
Take a
Skype yet? It
picture.
hasn't popped up on Skype
I'm
yet.
just about to.
Oh, okay, gotcha. We're gonna hear.
It's
a
just
fun
us,
Skype noise.
nobody else. You're only making it harder on yourself.
What would you do if Jala said Toa Tupaka?
I'll try and draw XLR8, but it's gonna look really bad. Not the actual XLR8. That's a really good image, ideas. I love it.
Pull it up on stream.
I will,
Yeah.
but it's gonna take a minute, so I don't know if IDS is. He should probably, if he's gonna head out and do his thing with his friend, he should probably do that.
Like I'll stay around for a little bit more, I guess. But
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna go. We'll probably at the latest
Yeah,
we'll end at 4:30, which is about a half hour from now.
Yeah, I mean, like he.
Well, I'll let you post it to the stream and then I'll go.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me try and.
Yeah, because I wanted to try to do my push-ups and then also try to get and also try to join the game that
I'll do my remaining 50 now while you're doing that actually, and then I'll leave.
Man.
So I'll give you time to post on the screen.
So you can sound really winded by the time. Cool, I like it. Let me try.
It'll sound like a pretty Chris Sabat Vegeta. And Mister, please stop nuking the screen. Thank you.
Stop nuking it. It's funny.
Somebody moved Sonic 2's clothes a little off, so now he's eating his pants.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a space that I can draw Mania Mac on, but I might have to. Whatever. I think I might have to.
You could probably erase my stuff, or could I like move it off canvas? Let me see if I can do that to give you some space. Oops.
I have an idea of like how.
No,
to
I'm
do
gonna
stuff
move it off canvas for a bit.
Don't worry. I have I can. Yeah, I made it.
It's over.
I made it. Well, can you move it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now let me actually get this image going. So.
I was going to just like I have my Sonic on another layer, and that one is not really. It's not a necessity to keep that one, so I'll just do it this way.
Yeah.
But when it's done, you need to post this on your Instagram.
I will.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. for IDS.
Yeah, man. Did you just
Motherfucker.
repeatedly?
Oh, I did.
Wait, how many did you get done?
That was my 50.
That was 50? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's a dude. This
I guess he has been working out pretty consistently for a while, so.
Like,
He's got that good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look how big it is. All right.
Huh?
The image you drew popped up really big on stream. So there
What did
it
you
is.
think?
It's on there for now. It's probably gonna lag in people's reactions to it, but I'll see if I can. I'm sure they'll come in about a minute, and then you can head out. Draw me looming ominously in the background. Manimac says so.
I'm drawing him how I'm drawing him.
Epic.
Please don't nuke the screen again, Mister.
What is the simple attention? I'm leaving.
Yep.
Political hot medical I get attention. I didn't draw the brow wide enough. We need to draw.
I use PictoChat to draw. Sverp says. You're so cool. Callan, what was the original idea of the Madura mock? Was it to cure your depression because you know you'll forever be single? That's absolutely what it was.
Did it work?
10 out of 10. Really good. Thanks, man. Kopek says.
Yeah, Toa Kopeka.
IDS. Oh, did he leave already?
Yeah, maybe. I'm drawing Maniac though here.
That's fine. All right. Well, I'm hiding IDS's image. Actually, no, I'm not going to hide it. I'm going to put it over my color wheel. Since if I'm going to... No, I don't need to see the color wheel on the stream. That'll work perfectly. Really spreading out and making the most of the space on this window here, I think. Now I'm getting picky about exactly the dimensions being right. Cool. Oh man, we got some cool art today. I think. Wait, you still there, Cage?
Yep, I'm
Okay,
just
cool. You're just
concentrating.
focused.
I'm just concentrating on trying to get the Maniac features right.
Cool. Counting the boys versus the bug. My money's on the bug. Dang. Oh yeah. Here, let me do my cool change now that IDS is left. Bing. Oh no, I did it wrong. There we go.
Yeah, you just showed a picture of your deck on stream or something.
No. Now I've just removed it, so only our icons are here. Isn't that cool? I prepared. I'm so cool.
Yeah, you fixed your relational side.
If something doesn't happen soon, a part of me is gonna die. Is it evil of me to secretly hope that IDS's friend has a heart attack immediately so that he'll get back in the stream?
I think if his friend had a heart attack, he'd be dealing with that instead.
Probably, yeah. He'd probably be rushing to his house.
If anything, that would more inconvenience to you than
Fine. I hope that he gets a serious bout of diarrhea so that then he has to go in the bathroom and IDS can come back. How about that? Is that better?
Yeah.
That's pretty mean. Callan, why are you
Yeah,
not...
well, I don't know if it's meaner than what I'm drawing.
Oh. Well, we'll see. Maniac's a cool guy. We respect him. So if you make him look like a mongrel, that's fine. He's so cool. He'll understand looking like the most disgusting freak on the planet. As a cartoon, not in real life.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything. What are you, Georgie boy, Georgie Costanza? Hail Denmark. Why
not Costanza, Costanza?
Costanza? George Danza, brother of Tony. JFK was assassinated by the bug. Dang.
You can't just say
did Mr. Bug do that? Sverp 380 said it. It's not me.
Yeah, and I'm talking to Mr. Verb.
Sverp. Christina Childs just started sending a lot of messages. Welcome, Christina. Christina Child. I have a
Dude, we
feeling.
got a girl in the chat,
I have a
bro.
feeling that Christina
Dude, there's a girl in the game. Gamer girls in the chat, bro.
No, I have a feeling Christina Childs is the child of Christina operating the account. Hey, do you guys have a Discord?
Don't do that.
Don't do what? Oh, it's so funny. You keep talking about people. It's hard for me to know if you're talking to people on the cartoon template. I really don't want to start saying Aggie.
Somebody's so the basic Maniac now.
Hail Denmark.
That's Maniac.
Wait. My stream is not most up to date. Wait. Let me look at the actual tab because I'm not seeing, or maybe I'm just not looking in the right corner. Where the heck? Oh my gosh! I don't think it's been updating. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it did update. I love how it updated just as soon as I clicked the tab. I think when I click off the tab, it might stop updating for a while. That's weird. Anyway.
There you go, Maniac. There's you.
Wow, just better than the chat. It's Growlock. That annoying. Amazing.
I like how it's. I like now the added that annoying piece of shit.
Doesn't he wear glasses?
The news photo I pulled up of him, he didn't have glasses, so just used that.
So that's fine. He looks pretty cool, actually. I like
buy his book.
He has a book. That's awesome. Wait. Whoa, what's that red marking. Are people are drawing swastikas? I don't know if that's necessarily the nicest thing to do, guys.
I think the stream is good. All right,
Uh, are
there
people
we go.
drawing in mirror or writing words in mirror?
Yeah, I think that's that. I think that's like some people got mirrored and then just wrote it the words there, so it's hard for me to tell. Like I don't know if I even wrote my book the right way or not.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, you should probably just go back a couple minutes in the stream. And if you're going to make the posts on Instagram, you should just take screenshots.
Or hey, I can do some digital trickery to remove the really bad stuff.
Or or somebody just erases it on their own volition. Altruism. Thank you.
Yeah, altruism, guys. Let's be cool
I
heroes.
still want my naked Sonichu though to be publicly seen.
Oh yeah. Because right now he's fully clothed as in Mario attire.
Yeah, he's a nudist. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I think
We really got a
I'm
weird
kind of.
range of characters in here. We got a Dalek, we got Zuko, we got Sonichu, whatever you say it. We got Goku, we got Mr. Bug, we got what's your guy's name?
Logic Man.
Logic Man. We got Maniamac. We got a sheep. We got the ugliest Callan you've ever seen. Oh my gosh, it went all black. Help.
I that's actually nice.
And
I
we
didn't
got
know that.
IS's pooping butt too.
I just downloaded the image from the stream, and what's nice is you can actually download it as a layered image or a Photoshop file, so to give you all the layers instead of flattening it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. So I like that. So
Yeah.
we can edit it. We can make reality what we want.
Yeah.
Make reality. In the end, you actually got my facial proportions pretty accurate, but I just smelled the contents of Callan's sock drawer. I look like nice.
Yeah.
A height pass. Can you send me in a vial that's not Photoshop? Excuse me.
I'll break it down and just
break
give
it down.
Yeah, later. Actually,
Later.
I'll probably do that. Yeah, if I was somebody's fucking a sheep right now, so you should probably
Oh, cool.
probably be done the stream.
It's fine.
Oh, yup.
He's not. He's giving it. He's just giving it. He's checking it over.
He's just like he's examining it.
What the heck is all that drumming?
That's me moving the stuff around so I can.
Powerful stuff. Oh man.
I have to because for some reason my current computer the way it's set up is that I can't use it in my headset. My headset mic, I have to use my microphone from that I use for recording videos, which is good for streams in retrospect because it forces me to have good audio. But to use my drawing tablet, I have to move my whole entire mic stand when I move my computer setups.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so let's open it up and.
Oh my gosh!
Who's the most racist person you had to get to college with?
Most racist.
Yeah.
That's hard. I don't because I don't really remember people being that racist.
What is the ugliest person you had to go to college with?
Kyle Carey. IDS even edited some cool images of my good friend Kyle. He was also a little annoying. One time he gave me a real haranguing about my parking job. I'm like, dude, buzz off, sir. I don't need you.
Yeah, dude, Buzz Aldrin, sir.
Stop buzzing on my Aldrin, sir. Okay, right now I'm drawing. Accelerate asked 20 minutes ago if I could draw him, so I'm drawing his thumbnail. And it's the stupid, not the scout, it's the spy with a green bandana. It looks really good. Oh, come on, guys. No, don't give me that. I don't want that. I don't want.
What is it?
I think I'm growing genitalia, I believe. Why? Why is the C word so funny?
Because it's funny.
It's true. It really is. I shouldn't be a hypocrite here. Snippet. Oh, a sniper? Is that the one? Makes enough
The
sense.
sniper, right?
Yeah, I'm drawing the sniper.
You should draw sniper, right?
I feel like I need the whole canvas if I want to capture that man's power.
Remember how that guy's like, that whole entire iconic video is recorded right before he went to the prom.
Yeah, that's true. He went to a prom after that. The homecoming dance, no less. Growing genitalia, that'd be a first. I know, right? It's crazy. Come on, I thought I changed the color. Not yet. Alright, let's get a good fleshy color now. This is not the most fleshy color, but whatever. It's the best I'm gonna do. Oh no. I don't want to zoom in. I just can't this thing just detect what color it should be? Thank you. Rest that you can't hope for is to die in your sleep. Do you think that's the best that you can hope for, Cage, in life?
Not really. Not really.
What's the best thing you can hope coming out of life?
Uh,
Oh crap. My bad.
Success, happy marriage, beers, bongs, and titties.
That's a pretty good answer, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. No lie, I might have a good life.
Woke up, Joe Locum's sitting next to me. Hey guys. Where is that guy? We need to get him back on here.
Do we?
Yeah?
Mm.
Don't be a bigot. Come on. Come on. Mouse.
What would Joel say in a moment like this?
Oh yeah, you would literally just that. I can't believe I'm quoting my friend Jalocum inadvertently. That's just how influential he is, and that's why we need him. His input would be very important in a stream like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I drew. Oh come on, I drew your sniper for you. He looked really bad, but I'm not a real artist. I am not a real artist. No buy. It's from John Oliver. What? Oh boy, it's Megamind. From Megamind is from John Oliver? Is that true?
I mean, it's not John Oliver. I don't. Not John Oliver, but that other comedian was in there. It's I can't remember. He was the guy who gave his show to Trevor Noah.
Oh, John Daly.
Not John Stewart. Anyway, I modified the image a little bit better so you could see it, and I see some of the stuff a bit better. Like I moved Mr. Bug up in the corner there, and then also I made room for the first Sonic. So
Cool.
yeah, you have
oh my gosh! Stop it! We have someone genocidal. Thank you. Oh my gosh!
We need to either hide the URL or I need to figure out how to moderate people in this room.
Yeah, gosh. Maybe we can limit the number of people somewhere down the line. But oh my gosh! Wait, did they extend your legs? The legs of your character?
Yep.
Wow.
They're giving me big pants and a big bulge.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're not putting excessive detail. I mean,
Somebody went Blueface Killer. Also, somebody drew like the purple man from FNAF.
Purple Man? Oh yeah. Wow, that's a really bad Purple Man from FNAF.
Yeah.
What a bizarre canvas this has become.
Yeah.
The battle for
I
fame.
sent. I sent you the. I sent you like the
Also,
big
just
photo
too
on
good. It literally is the just too good logo. I get what he's doing, Mr. Bug.
the Mr.
Listen,
Bug's just too good.
yeah, he really is. Later versions, it ended, Chief. It ended. What are you guys talking about? Weird.
Just
Yeah,
too
it
bug.
seemed like the comics were more mixed. Later versions. Manimac thinks he's so cool just because he fought in war. He murdered people.
Yeah. Why do you say it like that?
I mean, he probably didn't actually. I don't know if he saw a battle, but maybe he did. If he did, that's actually kind of cool.
He's still calling. He's still calling like
Murder.
no.
I guess yeah. Righteous kill. What do you want me to say? Righteous
No,
indignation.
listen. It depends on it
Is this the
depends on the
positive
demographic.
stream, Sushiota? This is no. We have no one as
Za-
cool as Zach, but this is. But I think our Michael's pretty cool too. I guess. I don't know.
Are you talking about me?
No, no, I'm talking about the positive stream with Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack.
It's Michael Cusack.
He did Bushworld, Rick and Morty. Um,
Oh,
he's a guy who also does stuff online,
that's cool.
but I don't think he's as entertaining as a lot of the other Oni plays and that crew. How come I'm seeing text show up on the stream that I'm not actually seeing on the template itself? Someone wrote something I lick. We got some immature folks here. Oh my gosh, they really did turn your character trans. Dang.
What do you mean? Oh, nice.
It's pretty nasty.
I have a feeling maybe IDS just like came back into the stream and then
It almost this almost feels conspiratorial, like he's behind this.
yeah. Yeah, I'm still here to talk like until like I'm done like putting the Instagram post stuff like together.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a drawing representing that old song, The Ultimate Battle. Oh yeah, this is the ultimate showdown. This basically
of
is.
Ultimate Destiny.
Yeah.
Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see,
know-
there will only be one survivor. I wonder who it would be.
This
is the ultimate showdown of
The
Ultimate Jolokum's dad.
destiny. Hooray! Old Godzilla was jumping around Tokyo City like a big playground. Oh yeah, we got people singing the lyrics now. That song's actually not that good. It's kind of cute, but it's kind of dated.
The animation is just iconic.
It's true. It really is. I need to rewatch that just to see that crap once again. It's got Chuck Norris jokes and everything. So it is kind of dated.
It ends with Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater.
Yeah. Who knew that they would predict that Tom Hanks would die of the coronavirus and get blood all over his Mr. Rogers sweater? I think they said something like that in the song, which of course is happening in real life now. Oh my gosh, I'm actually impressed at how people have been able to fit things in here. Although, unfortunately, the Goku.
Well, the later you join the stream, the more privilege you get because of the fact that you can just because you get a draw on top.
Oh yeah.
As I said, like I need to figure out the moderation tools on this stuff. Like in the future, if we're gonna do a lot of the group stuff, because
Yeah.
because
This could have been a lot worse, honestly. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm lowering the dimensions. I really shouldn't do that in order to make the stream just look nicer.
I do think though that the yeah, I mean like
Harder
I think there's well, I mean the thing is it's like I think it would be fun to do like full blown like open streams where like everybody gets to just come in and do some of those or have segments for that.
Yeah.
But just in the situation of if it gets off the rails and there needs to be some sort of like
Yeah.
measure for that.
It would be cool if we had like multiple tabs or something.
But I also want to have like
as
the
you said.
Yeah, I do want to do the like I would like to do the the comic lab stream and then do like maybe then link a canvas with everybody to draw it
Whoa,
afterwards.
cool. Mr. Bug got some bomb nibs. Oh gosh. It's funny seeing the paint tool briefly destroy everything. Uh, oh boy. What is this? Uh-oh. Public safety alert. Stay home if 65 plus or have any medical conditions. Yikes. I'm getting Amber alerts to stay home. That's no
Wait,
fun.
why is there an Amber Alert right now?
It's not Amber, but it is like a public safety alert. It doesn't say Amber on it, but it's basically the same thing. If Mr. Yo, where the bug at? we killed the bug. The bug is dead. I think, guys, we solved the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Everyone's just
So how
catching
close
up.
was was my drawing of Mr. Bug to your to your I mean to the thing that you ripped off?
Um, well, yours is more like actual stylish. Yours is clearly based off of what I did. Mine is kind of simplified of the original thing. What I originally based off of was more of like a children's book kind of cutesy character.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yours has more of an action vibe, which actually looks cooler in my opinion. So it's probably
Hey,
not. Like the
I
face
mean,
is
if you
the
want to use
face is
that
probably
design of Mr.
relatively
Bug somewhere.
close. The face is probably
What?
relatively close, but everything else probably not so much.
I mean, I could modify that design a little bit, and like you could use that Mr. Bug design for something else because I kind of like how it came out.
I do too. It looks cool, but I don't know how. I don't really have a long range vision for the Mr. Bug character, but who knows? Could be something cool to reincorporate somewhere down the line. Oh my gosh, did they a lot of stuff? Oh my gosh, what happened to everything?
Somebody new came in and then just whited out everything else.
Whoa.
I mean but yeah, I mean like here we go. In the chat I put I have like the big overview image of like the everything that was done on the stream,
Yeah,
like
and the whole point of
before it
having
got
a stream
destroyed.
like this is that I can screenshot it on the screen. The stream.
Well, you can also if you just download like if you want to if you want to just download
This is so stupid. I hate Doctor Who. I hate this man. Daleks
if
always survive. Screw you.
I was just saying like if you want all the past photos, like if you can download everything as individual layers. So
Yeah.
and like you get everybody else's layers when you get the Photoshop file.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like you can also download layered images, but it's one or the other.
That's crazy. Oh wait, with my trackpad I can adjust the zoom. That's weird.
Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna post my
that-
drawings to. I'm gonna post my drawings to Instagram, and then I'm gonna be probably going and
Yeah,
I work on.
all right. Let's I'm gonna delete I'm going to adjust my here. I'm just gonna leave the last 6 minutes for questions before I cut out.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. We did some fun art there, and now I got my cool video on, so you guys can see. I put this way I didn't put on my cool Callan shirt for nothing. I got to wear my Callan shirt for at least most of the streams. All right, so that's our art time, everyone. I'm sure images will be shared somewhere down the line, but let's answer some questions before we head out of here. Callan found the cure for Corona. Nice, I did. Hey, Callan, how many bugs do you eat regularly? Maybe. I honestly, I like to keep it kind of low. So one a day keeps the doctor away. It would be interesting to find the very first Hey Callan. I mean, I have the stream. Well, actually, obviously, IDS noticed and made a meme of it way before the first was said. So theoretically, yeah. Theoretically, the first Hey Callan would probably be on one of my much older streams with people like Gringat and Kossi, honestly. Who else is gonna make a Callan X bug video? Okay, you guys can do that. Who deleted my Dalek? I don't know, Topeng. You anarchist, you. Um, hey, Callan, what's your favorite anime? I don't watch much anime, so the only one I've actually given a full shot and watched in its entirety is Death Note. So basically, Death Note. I liked a lot of it, but I did think it got a little stale as it went really on. And it wasn't even before they do a major change in the dynamics, which I'm not going to get into, but it was when things just got really complicated with the way with how smart this kid had to be. With memory loss.
I think one
When
show
the
that you
memory loss
definitely
rules started entering in, I think I've started kind of tuning out in terms of my being like, this is really good. But before that, it really was really good. Very clever stuff.
one show that I need to I need to finish watching with my dad and my brother is but I think you would definitely enjoy it is Megalobox,
Mm.
which is a it's a basically it's like a boxing sports show, but the difference is it's in the future and people like put on exoskeleton like boxing suits and punch each other with exoskeletons on.
That sounds kind of cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. That's like I'm like yes, this is the type of stuff that more people need to be doing, and also stylistically, it's if harkens more towards like older stylistic sensibilities in anime rather than newer stylistic trends. So
Yeah.
so it kind of which enhances it because of kind of like the trying to think how to describe it. Basically, it's like macho in the right ways, and it's not like and it's like it's both. I guess the best way to describe it is it's like the brand of cool that I like, where it's like so over top and stupid, but it's also really cool.
Nice.
Like where and you're like, oh man, this is amazing, I love this.
Yeah.
That this guy, it's hard for me to verbalize like exactly the full
Yeah.
reason why to just describe it except from that it's like just a very like raw emotional response of oh, this is just cool and badass is really
Sweet.
just it. So it's not really complicated, but
There you go. Didn't catch if this was answered before. What's your favorite Bionicle music video song? Ooh.
oh hey, I just
Is
figured
it?
out something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How to go back?
Yeah, I figured out how to move. I figured out maybe it's because I'm the one who made the room, but I figured out how to move things on layers.
Sweet. Nice. All right. What
Destiny is
is that your favorite music video? The Bye Bye Babylon video where they're in the desert? Probably. I'm just gonna say Gravity Hurts. Gravity Hurts is really cool. Although I
okay.
did like
No,
the
I like the Gravity Hurts retrospective, but as far as like actual like the actual song the actual songs go, I would say that like I mean like actual music videos like as funny as it is, given that I'm pretty anti uh a pretty anti what's the term I'm looking for
Genkai.
uh well, I'm anti-Baraki, yet I think that Creeping in My Soul is the best thing that the Baraki ever did.
Yeah, it's got a cool song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually probably is the coolest music video. Honestly, now that I'm thinking more about it, but but yeah, honestly, Bionicle is pretty stiff competition amongst those cool videos. I like Gravity Hurts, I like Creeping in My Soul, and I like even though it's technically not Cryo Shell or Bionicle, but the Crashed is cool too.
Move Along is probably one of the best like
It is too, but
songs.
it
It's
has
but
less of
even
a
though it's
video. It does. I
yeah
mean, it has the ad, but it doesn't have
yeah
like a full video, which would be
yeah.
cool.
But it's like I don't know. It's like for some reason, like I really like Move Along, and I think it's like if they brought back Bionicle and they don't do something with the Move Along vibe in there, that's like severely disappointing. Don't
Why
do
can you
that.
move the white layer to the very bottom and lock it? I don't know what that means, but I know it means something on the Aggie stuff.
Who's on this layer?
Madanui Robot was my creation. Okay. Uh, any final questions, people? I know there were a couple others that I didn't read because we were going on. Would you rather burn your Bionicle sets or cure everyone with COVID-19? That's a really mean question to ask me because you know what the answer is. I would rather not. I would. Wait. Would I rather Wait, actually, that's a really dumb question. Would you rather burn your bionicle sets or cure everyone with COVID-19? Obviously, I would rather cure everyone with COVID-19 because I don't want to burn my bionicle sets. So you phrased it wrong, and now I don't have to be morally compromised. Even though technically I still would be, because if it came between choosing, I probably would keep my.
Wow.
Ah. I'm kidding. Well, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be put in that position. Hey, Cal, why do you like this? Why do you dislike TTV? I don't actively hate them or
because
anything. I
because they
just don't.
suck. The end.
I just think they're kind of boring, and I don't think they provide lots of insightful commentary, and I don't think they're very creative people. I don't think they have a lot to say.
I think they got too like I don't like how they're put on a pedestal by the community, and they're seen as like like the like the most influential biological people, when they frankly don't really like. I can't really name anything that they've truly done to deserve them
Yeah,
to have that status,
I
because it's
think
not like
I
just
give them props for getting as far as they've gotten and like, doing all the stuff they've done. But in terms of whether I like it or not, I just don't have any real serious interest. I don't find any of them like every time I've watched some of their content, it's been I lump it in with click away content. I just don't care for it. So and my experiences with them as people, they don't seem very humorous or like they could take a joke. So or that like they're
that. I mean, like also I don't like that they have like the one thing like I actually had an argument with them, and for the longest time my my avatar on my YouTube channel was me Joe Mama and Gelj, um, but the main issue that I don't like about it is that by the way, Kumo, I drew your new Kumo head right
Oh,
here.
sweet. Oh, here, let me. Yeah, we'll have to get IDS to drop proper on the next stream. But wait here, I'm sorry, I can't pull it up easily without. In order to be quick, I deleted the whole
Here you
screenshot
go.
thing.
This is it.
Do I really
This is
need
your
to?
Kumo. This is your Kumo head.
Can you move it to the middle so I can better see it? Let me pull this back up again. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't have it. I don't hate any of them. I don't think they're terrible people. I just think they're
The thing I got into argument with them about is I thought
I don't
like
think they're particularly smart people though.
the main thing I had an issue with is that one the thing that I argued them about was that they just had like uh they had like a generally the video that I saw that I was criticizing for was that they it was like generally bitter and manipulative sounding.
Yeah.
Is the best way to describe it, and it was something that I didn't and it was just, and I didn't like that. That they had a really manipulative tone in their thing, and the bitterness is just like, wow, you're a joyless loser, and then which then caused some things back. It's like, oh well, I would want to know why people didn't do it, but then again, I don't matter because you just seem like you're more interested in being snide, and I was like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's like, and basically I told them like I would, if you really want to know, I would tell you, but you don't really want to know, so I'm not.
Yep. As simple as that.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing.
Yeah, but
I
I like if like for personal advice, if you're gonna have like some sort of community hub thing, don't have TTV as be your community hub. Literally, don't like either I just don't use TTV as your community hub. And if you want to praise people and like put them in a pedestal in the Bionicle community, do people who can like build exceptional mocks or do exceptional animation. Don't do it over guys who just talk. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like,
I hope that there's.
now listen to me because I made animations, dude. I have animations, dude. But if I didn't do animations, then don't listen to me. I'm joking on that part, but
I don't even know if any of this is being caught because for some reason right now the stupid OBS is starting to kill itself.
yeah.
I